of law, and we have a constitution. Huyu jamaa ya maandamano amezoea to force his way into government through violence. In 1982, he masterminded a military coup against the government of President Daniel Arap Moi. Many Kenyans died and property was destroyed. He wanted to come to power through the back door. It was not possible. In 1997, when he stood for presidency, he was number 4. He lost. He brought chaos and violence, and President Daniel Arap Moi brought him to government and made him Minister for Energy. You know what happened? Akakuja kwa serikali ya Moi, akaisabaratisha. In the year 2007, Mwai Kibaki, our beloved president, defeated him hands down. He brought chaos, many Kenyans died, property was destroyed, and Kibaki brought him into government through Nusu Mkate. You know what he did to Mwai Kibaki. In the year 2017, again, President Uhuru Kenyatta defeated him again. He brought chaos. He sowed fear to President Kenyatta. He brought him to government through the handshake. He came and destroyed the entire Jubilee agenda, made life impossible, confused our president, and made all projects to stall. 2022, we defeated him. He went to court. The Supreme Court made a decision. Again, now he's back. He has brought violence. He has brought destruction of property to intimidate President William Ruto and I to bring him into government. He is trying to come to government through blackmail. He is trying to blackmail us into talks. I want to confirm to the people of Kenya that the government shall not give in to blackmail. And nobody will come to power through violence. And I want to say, for the avoidance of doubt, this issue of the cost of food is not the real issue. Because when Raila Odinga was in government through the handshake arrangement with Uhuru Kenyatta, unga was 230 shillings. He did not demonstrate, he did not raise an issue. Unga has now come down to 175 and 180. That is not the real issue. The violence that is being unleashed against the people of Kenya by Raila Odinga is trying to force us to enter into a handshake and bring him to government through the back door. I want to say from Kangocho, here in Nyeri, the land of freedom fighters, that it is not possible for him to come to government through the back door. There is no constitutional provision whatsoever to bring Raila to the government. And I want to say, when he called for these demonstrations, he was aware there are no demonstrations in Kenya that has ever been peaceful. It's about violence and destruction of property. Since he started these demonstrations, no business has taken place in the Nairobi Business District. Property has been destroyed. Juzi ameenda Kibra, ameincite watu wamechoma msikiti. Ameincite watu wamechoma kanisa. Wherever he has been, he has left a tale of destruction of property. I want to assure the people of Kenya that tomorrow, Kenyans should go to work and open their businesses. The government has made elaborate and adequate arrangements to protect life and property. The government has a constitutional mandate to protect life and property of the rich and the powerful. Equally, the same government has an obligation to protect the life and property of ordinary Kenyans, property being destroyed at the instigation of the rich and the powerful. The government will protect both the rich and the powerful, and also the ordinary Kenyans. And we want to ask those rich and powerful people to know that getting property is a difficult thing. They may demean these small people because their property is nothing to them. but it's a hard-won sweat. They should respect the property of the ordinary Kenyans. So as you plan your demonstration tomorrow, as you plan to destroy property, know that the government will protect life and property tomorrow in Nairobi and in other towns. And if you check, you people of the media, I have seen you carry a lot of narrative on property of the rich, which is also okay because they too require protection and they must be protected. And nobody should destroy anybody's property, whether you are rich or ordinary. But I also want you to take time to tell us the story of the church that was burned in Kibra. Tell us the story of the mosque that was destroyed in Kibra. Tell us about the supermarket whose goods for 20 million were looted. You guys of the press are quiet when the property of ordinary people is being looted and destroyed. But when something for one single ordinary rich person is touched, you are all over the place. We are saying you should cover both. Nobody should destroy property, either from the rich or the poor. All property must be protected. But we want to see fairness. Tell the people of Kenya all the story of the supermarket that lost 20 million. Tell that story. Go and interview the people at the mosque and tell the story. Go and interview the people who built that church from scratch to tell you the story, so that you also tell the people of Kenya. Go to Nyamakema, go to Gikomba and interview the people who have lost business because of Raila Odinga and tell the story. Don't be one-sided. Don't be one-sided. Nikimalizia, ningetaka kuambia hao viongozi wa Azimio wawachane na sisi. Na wawachane na viongozi hapa ya Mlima Kenya. Nimeona wanataka kuingilia kiongozi wetu Kimani Ichung'wa ndiye Nyoro. Mimi wamenizoea. Na mimi hakuna pahali wanaweza kunipeleka. Mimi I'm not even there. And if they want to know who we are, waulize Uhuru Kenyatta. Anatujua vizuri. Anatujua. You know, they tried to fight us when he was president. It was not possible. I don't know how you can fight us when you're out of government. I want to say, ningetaka kuambia hao watu ya Azimio that munatumiwa kupigana na viongozi wa Mount Kenya. The previous administration under Uhuru Kenyatta destroyed all leaders from this region. The outgoing president did not want any single leader to emerge in this region. Kiongozi alikuwa akitoa kichwa wanagonga. Sasa naona wameambia watu ya Azimio ati wampige huyu Kimani Ichung'wa. Kimani Ichung'wa is a leader in this region who is respected, who has a good brain and focus, and who has a future for this region. And vile walishindwa kutupiga saa hiyo, Mungu akatusaidia tukakuja juu. Hawa wametuma watu ya Azimio to try to destroy the future of our leader Kimani Ichung'wa katika area hii. I want to tell Honorable Kimani Ichung'wa to remain steadfast and to remain firm. And Kimani Ichung'wa, as the second senior most leader after me in this region, you have a responsibility to unite all the political leadership with this area and defend the economic interests of the people of this region without fear. And I know Kimani Ichung'wa and the rest of the leaders here have the capacity to protect our interest. Na tumwambie hawa wanatuma watu ya Azimio kupiga vijana wetu, kupiga Kimani Ichung'wa, kupiga Ndindi Nyoro, kupiga wengine, so that they destroy our future. I want to tell them they will not succeed. We have a duty, President William Ruto and I, to prepare young leaders for the next generation. Lazima tujenge viongozi wetu na lazima tuwachunge. Hatutaki tupatikane pahali Uhuru Kenyatta alituacha. Alikosa kusaidia vijana. He refused to mentor any leader in his region to prepare them for leadership. Sasa mimi nimeshika hawa vijana kuwalea vizuri, kuwa prepare for the leadership ahead. Wamemulika hawa watu wanataka kumaliza hawa. I would like to tell our young leaders in this region, Bwana Murango, Betty, Munyoro, Kimani Ichung'wa, Ndidi Nyoro, Methu, Patrick Munene, wale vijana wetu wote na wasichana katika region hii, mukae gagari na musiogope, and you must protect the interest of the people in this region. Lazima tusaidiane na nyinyi mambo ya kahawa na maziwa na majani chai. That is our responsibility. And I'll protect our young leaders because I have a responsibility to prepare these young leaders because of tomorrow. This region will never again find itself in the situation that Uhuru Kenyatta left us without clear leadership structures. So we must mentor these young people. And I want to assure them of my support and that of the president as we prepare them for leadership going ahead. Kati gwadwa ito. Roru tutale jao reweka gatea. Ni matigane na anake ito. Twatigirwo ni Uhuru mundu umagiria kiongo akoya njogo makahura. Agitutiga twi handu hacheke. Ithuĩ nĩ Ngai ũratwambararirie gũtirĩ mũndũ watũteithirie. Nĩ matige gũtũmĩra andũ wa Azimio kũhũra imwana citũ. Rĩu merekeire Kimani wa Ichung'wa tondũ nĩ marona nĩ arakũra na nĩ arendwo nĩ andũ na nĩ aretĩkĩrwo. Marahũra Ndindi wa Nyoro nĩgetha matũhũrĩre anake aitũ na rũciũ rwitũ. Na tũtingĩtĩkĩra. Na nĩ ngwenda kwĩra atongoria aitũ othe manyitane ndĩmũtongoretie gĩcigo gĩkĩ gĩa gatagatĩ. Anake aitũ na airĩtu arĩa maronania mena ikĩro cia ũtongoria tũmanyite guoko tũmakũrie tũmaharĩrie nĩgetha rũrĩrĩ rũrũ rwitũ mũthenya ũngĩ rũtikanekore harĩa tũrakorirwo na Uhuru wa Kenyatta. Tũtoe njĩra nĩ ĩrĩkũ kana nĩ ĩrĩkũ. Katiguo mũkwenda andũ aitũ. Nĩ mũkwenda tũharĩrie ciana citũ. Tondũ no nginya tũharĩrie ciana icio na tũciharĩrie na tũcionie na tũikare hakuhĩ nao na nĩ marathiĩ wega atongoria acio aitũ. Na kwoguo nĩ matigano nao. Raila nĩ atige kwĩrwo ahũre ciana citũ. Arahũthĩrwo gũthũkia biacara citũ. Biacara iria ciothe irahũrwo Nairobi nĩ cia andũ a nyũmba itũ. Marathiaga cia andũ angĩ magatigana cio makahũra cia nyũmba itũ. Na nĩkĩo tũrauga tũtingĩtĩkĩra. Na kwoguo ngwenda kwĩra andũ aitũ na Kenya kwa jumla rũciũ rũrũ nĩ tũbangĩte wega. Mũkungire akorire ũ? Mũkungi akorire ũ? Ũkĩrĩ mũndũ wĩna mwana mũgongo ũrĩa nake ndakũnengera show ya mũnyitire. Nĩ matigane na indo cia andũ. Ona ko twitũ nĩ tũnini nĩ tũheo gĩtĩ. Tũheo gĩtĩo. Tũratigirwo nĩ thirikari yo tũtarĩ kĩndũ. Indo citũ ciothe igĩthira. Iria ingĩ magĩcina nyama kĩma. Iria ingĩ magĩcina kũrĩa Karĩbangi. Makĩmomora nyũmba cia andũ. Kanyamũ karĩa kanini Mũgĩkũyũ aratigirwo nako niko maratũma Raila makamũhe mbeca oke athũkie. Karĩa kanini tu atigĩirwo. Nĩ ngwenda kũmera matige na tũmere tũheane itĩo. Na kĩndũ kĩa mũndũ okorwo nĩ kĩnini nĩ gĩake nĩ kĩheo gĩtĩo. Ona okorwo nĩ kĩnyinyi. Ona okorwo andũ aya no mũmaire aya muge matirĩ marĩtwa. Ithe yao matiũĩkaine na nyina matiũĩkaine. Nĩ ciũmbe cia Ngai. Na Ngai amombire ũguo mahiana. Na mũthenya ũmwe nĩ akamonekana na nao magĩe na indo. Ona no mende kũgĩa na indo ta icio cianyu. Koguo reke tuge andũ nĩ matige gũthũkia indo ciene na Raila nĩ atige kũhũthĩrwo gũthũkia indo cia andũ a nyũmba itũ. Raila nĩ atũthĩnĩtie mĩaka mĩingĩ mũno. Agatũragĩra andũ, agathũkia indo, agacina. Rĩu nĩ tũramũhotire. Rĩu ningĩ nĩ arokĩririo. Ningĩ anine indo cia andũ aitũ. No tũtikũmwĩtĩkĩria. Na ngwenda kũmwĩra hau mũtikagĩa na wasiwasi. Hau tũtikũmwĩtĩkĩria. Na koguo atia kwenda kĩ?